Asian pear jam is one of those really light, sweet jams that tastes very similar to honey. I really like it. To make it, I start by coring my pear, peeling it, and then cutting it into quarters. I'll then place them in my pan with just a little bit of water in the bottom, just enough so that they'll simmer nicely and soften up. Generally speaking, 1 pound of fruit equals 1 cup of pulp. Now I'll just go through and mash up my 6 cups of pulp just to make sure that there's no bigger chunks in there. It's all soft, but sometimes they hold together a little bit more. This is one of those cutter mashers that works really well for jams. I like to use it. Really, it almost looks like a chunky applesauce by the time you're done. Then I add my pulp to a large pot and get ready to add my other ingredients. The first thing I do is pre-measure 8 cups of sugar and then set it off to the side. I then add 6 tablespoons of pectin, 1/4 a cup of lemon juice, and 1/2 teaspoon of butter. The butter is optional, but it does cut down on the foam. I'll then place this on the stove and bring it to a nice rolling boil. Now that I'm at a nice rolling boil, I'll add my 8 cups of sugar. I want to add that all at once, just to make sure that it doesn't burn as I'm measuring it out. Now I'll bring it back up to a rolling boil. Now that it's at a nice rolling boil, I'll set my timer for 1 minute. With it off the heat, I'll go ahead and add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I then fill my 1/2 pint jars up to 1/4 inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. I usually try to make sure that there's some chunks in each of the jars so that I don't get one that has a lot and the other ones that just have the syrupy portion of the jam. If I get too much in any one jar, I just remove it with a spoon and place it in one of the jars that needs it. I then use a clean damp cloth to wipe off the rims, and this just makes sure that it gets a really good seal. I'll then place the lids and rings on fingertip tight and process it in the boiling water bath for 10 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll go for 15. Now that the timer has gone off, I'll remove the lid, turn off the heat, and let it sit for 5 minutes. I'll then place these on a heat-resistant surface anywhere from 1 to 2 inches apart so they can cool down well, and I'll let them sit for 24 hours so that they get a nice seal to them. After that, I'll remove the ring and wash off the outside with hot soapy water, store it in a cool, dry place, and eat it within the next 1 to 3 years. So I really like how sweet this one is. Like I said, it kind of has that honey kind of feel to it. The color is even almost like honey, but then it has that little extra bit of vanilla too that just puts it over the top.